It's a huge problem. I think we can all be honest here and note that even though this season there's going to be a generational draft, right? There's going to be so many guys, 5 guys who can be franchise-changing players. To see something like this, to insult the paying customer every single night, before even the All-Star break, it is a problem. Stephen A., I have a solution for you. And that's why I am dressed in blue, because I want you to know that when I'm president, certain things will come into play in the NBA. You want to know what those things are, Stephen A.? Number one,
I'm listening.
We are going to set the lottery odds at mid-season. We are not going to wait until 82 games are over to set the lottery odds. So that way, whether you tank or not has no bearing on anything. And what happens if you wind up starting off bad and then you wind up making the playoffs like the Clippers, where they were 6-21 or 6-27, whatever it was? The next team replaces you, right? And then the second thing when I'm president, Stephen A., is if you get a top 3 pick one year, you can't get a top 3 pick the next year. You can't have multiple years of tanking to insult the customer. That's what we're talking about here. It's not even about, from a year-to-year basis, doing things to rig the game to make your team better, because the draft as it's constituted, free agency as it's constituted, the draft is the single best way for a team to improve itself year after year. But what we are talking about is, from a business standpoint, having the paying customer night after night pay marquee prices, $2,000 for courtside seats, for you to go out there and to not try, or for you to go out there and to play a half a game and then sit your stars in the fourth quarter. So while what is going on is ugly and unseemly, and I know my man David Dennis has a very radical option that he's going to get to, I think there's ways to do things that you don't cut off the knees of the bad teams that actually need the help to get better, while also not impugning the integrity of basketball.
Vinny, I salute you on your presidential candidate. You're getting primaried with those solutions. Here's the actual solution that we have here, because we're not talking about a tanking problem. We're talking about an ownership problem. And if you want to get rid of tanking, you get rid of the draft. It is a simple solution. If you want to lure good players to your team, what you need to do, here's the thing. If you are a player and you get to choose where you want to go, if you're the Nets, if you're the Jazz, you're not going to build losing teams around you. You want to impress rookies that are coming in. So you get rid of the draft, let rookies choose where they want to go, and they're going to choose the best organizations. So you have to present yourself as a great organization. I know the skeptics are going to say, well, all the rookies are just going to go to one team and they're going to load up on their team. But what you have in the NBA is a second apron, which prevents that. Look at the Boston Celtics. They have Jaylen Brown. They have Jason Tatum. 2 guys they got through the draft, high picks, supermax guys. Once you supermax them, what do you have to do? You get rid of Drew Holiday. You have to get rid of Porzingis. You have to gut that team because you don't have enough salary cap for all of those guys. So the idea that players just going to go to the Lakers or the Knicks or a one team and load up, that's just not going to happen. If you get rid of the draft, let players come to the teams that they want. That incentivizes the organizations to put their best foot forward, to build good teams around players, to build good organizations. Look at San Antonio. That's not a metropolitan area where everybody wants to go. It's not L.A., but because they have a good organization, free agents want to go there. Rookies want to go there. If you get rid of the draft, you get rid of tanking.
The whole entire draft, Stephen A.?
David, that's one of the most asinine, stuff. That I don't even know how to put into words how asinine that was. I mean, you listen. It makes no sense what you're saying, because the people that are doling out the dollars have little to no control whatsoever as it pertains to accumulating a roster. First of all, it's very, very subjective. What's a good organization compared to what's a great organization? We know what a sorry organization looks like. But you know what? You could talk to Pat Riley 1 minute. You could talk to Joe Lacob the next, and Mickey Harrison, with Pat Riley 1 minute. James Dolan the next. You got cats that might want to be in a big market. You got other cats that might not want no parts of a big market. You can't leave that. I mean, again, the reality of the situation is your objective in terms of accomplishing parity and making sure that you cater to all 30 teams as opposed to a select few goes right out the window with your suggestion. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever.
wanna try to boast at what I look like. Keep them down, try to wear, I pull up long range. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's NBA over here,